Good morning, comic book fans. You're with the Comic Book Pusher of the Comics Club, Tampa and Brandon's favorite comic gaming store. It is April 13th, and we are on the second new comic book day of the month. And, of course, new comic book day is the best day of the week. This particular new comic book day, we had a disappointment because our DC Comics didn't show up. And apparently the package, I don't know why it got delayed. We never got a heads up from the distributor. All we got is tracking that said suddenly, oh, it's not going to be here when it's supposed to. It's going to be here on Thursday. So, unfortunately, right off the bat on this happy day, otherwise, we have a very short stack of comics because none of the DCs are in here, and it's only 5.5 inches tall today. How sad is that? But we've got some other cool stuff to show you. We got some great variants, some cool trade paperbacks and other books to show you, plus a couple of fun toys that came in. It's not Halloween, but it is Halloween. It's Michael Myers Halloween Funko Pop. Of course, everybody loves Michael Myers. Everybody loves to fear Michael Myers. There you go. There's that. And something really cool that came in was the Spider-Man Miles Morales diorama. So let me show you what this looks like on the inside. It looks like this. It's the Miles Morales Gamerverse, the Gamerverse Spider-Man diorama. That's hitting the stands today at the Comics Club. You won't want to miss it. And don't forget, mark your calendars because a very special day is coming up. The biggest day in comic book industry and the comic book hobby world, and that is Free Comic Book Day. And it's the first Saturday in May this year, and that's May 7th. And we will be having free comic books here at the Comics Club, as well as a big sale for everybody. We won't be having our traditional, what we used to do years ago before the pandemic hit, super prize and door prizes and grab bags and things like that. However, we will have a great sale and free comic books to give away to everybody. So that'll be fun. We're hoping that maybe next year we'll get back to a normal big celebration for Free Comic Book Day. But anyway, we have free comics to give away, and there will be a great sale. I don't think you'll be disappointed. So let's see here. What do we got for you today? We got some cool stuff that came in. Star Wars trade paperback Trail of Shadows. Trade paperback hitting the stands today. Hey, to Boss 212. Good to see you this morning. Thank you so much for joining us. The Art of Living, Reflections on Mindfulness and the Over-Examined Life by Grant Schneider, creator of Incidental Comics. This is, how do you describe it? Advice on life, perhaps, in comic book form, in graphic novel form. So The Art of Living. Looks like an interesting read. I want to check that out. If you like your Aerosmith large and hard-covered and story arc complete, there you go, Aerosmith. And if you're wondering what this is all about, it's this alternate universe where it's World War I, I believe, but there's also dragons and magic. So the people who are battling use magic and dragons and things. What a fun book. Speaking of a kind of dragon, dinosaurs, Jurassic World, the official cookbook. So check it out. Jurassic World cookbook. Who doesn't want a cookbook filled with recipes that look like dinosaur stuff? But it's a beautiful book. All kinds of recipes for your great fun entertaining. And it's all full color. Look at those awesome dinosaur print cookies. Just all kinds of great recipes. What a fun recipe book, eh? So there you go. If you're into pop culture recipe books, we got them here at the Comics Club. Good morning, Alan. Thank you for joining us this morning. Good to see you today. We, if you're just joining us, we did not get in our DC Comics this week. I don't know what happened to the box for whatever reason. It is delayed, and we won't get the box until Thursday, which means I don't know how soon we're going to have. I don't know how soon we're going to have stuff out on the floor. I'm hoping it comes early on Thursday and we can get as much stuff out as possible, but this might delay us until Friday for all I know. Hard to tell. We'll have to see what happens. And I apologize for that. I honestly do not know why this box has come delayed, why it should have been here. Usually DC comics come several days before the actual date because it's lots of time to process everything, get everything ready for all of our subscriber customers, mailer customers, and other people. So this time it completely threw us off not getting the books. The struggle continues. The struggle to get the comic books out on time. The struggle to keep our doors open in the face of maddening experiences like the pandemic and the Great Recession. But anyway, we're still here. We're still alive. We're still pushing comic books. And happy to be doing it. What if? But what if? What if Miles Morales became Wolverine? And that is the latest story. And what if Miles Morales, #2? In this one, he becomes Wolverine. I believe in the first one, it was, what if he was it Hulk? I forget. But anyway, he's a different character every issue. So that's going to be fun. And that's the 1 in 10 design variant there. 1 in 10 design variant. You know, the variants are first come, first serve at the Comics Club every Wednesday. Get here and get them while you can. Star Wars #22, a 1 in 25. Got Chewbacca there on the cover. What a great cover that is. If you're a Star Wars fan, Chewbacca especially, that's a good one. Speaking of Miles Morales, what if? Miles Morales, what if #2, what if he was Wolverine, a 1 in 25 variant. The other one was a 1 in 10 variant. This is 1 in 25. And look, he's battling Sabretooth right there on the cover. How cool is that? All right, and continuing with Marvel, we have Venom #7, a 1 in 25. Get it while you can. And last but certainly not least, this gorgeous cover of Sheena, Queen of the Jungle #5. This is a 1 in 10 variant cover. You know, years ago when Free Comic Book Day first was launched, one of the basic ideas of Free Comic Book Day was to have people who were not into the comic books be brought in by people who are into comic books so they get a free comic and learn about our hobby and what it's all about, and maybe become part of the hobby. So I'm encouraging everybody this year, once again, to bring a newbie to Free Comic Book Day. Wherever you are in the world, wherever your Free Comic Book Day is happening, what state you're in, there's a comic book shop doing Free Comic Book Day near you somewhere. And you should grab somebody who's not been into the comic book hobby before, bring them on down to the local comic book shop, introduce them to your hobby, show them what it's all like. I'm sure they're going to find a comic book that they'll fall in love with, and maybe they become a new comic book fan. And won't that be great? Your friend who wasn't a comic book fan before because they had no experience with it would become one. And you could share your hobby with them, right? The stack today is lacking, I got to tell you, because we did not get in our DC books. However, that's okay. Mr. Happy has a secret word for everybody. Mr. Happy's secret word this week, and it's good from today all the way till next Tuesday at 5 p.m. And if you're local here and you know the secret word, it gets you 15% off any single item in the store. If you're a Discount Club member or subscriber, it gets you an extra 5% on top of that. So that's 20% off any single item in the store that's not already discounted or it's not a handmade item. So, Mr. Happy, the secret word today is champion. Mr. Happy's our champion. Champion of good reads, right? What do you think, Mr. Happy? That's the word, champion. We'll see you next time, Mr. Happy. Oh, there he goes. All right. That's the secret word for the week, guys and gals. Champion. Marvel is bringing us Star Wars and Star Wars and Star Wars. And we have a lot of Star Wars. And we have Star Wars #22. And we have Star Wars Darth Vader. Oh, is that next week? Yeah. Star Wars Darth Vader, that's this week. Star Wars 22, though, has a few different covers to choose from. There's your 50th anniversary Lucasfilm and your action figure. This is Star Wars #22. A lot of action going on in that one. And then continuing with Star Wars, we have Darth Vader #22. Who's that one on the cover? Are you a Star Wars fan? Do you recognize that character? I like Star Wars, but I do not know the comic book universe that much of Star Wars. So there's the Star Wars offering from Marvel for the week. We also have Venom number 7 and Venom number 5, a second printing. So if you didn't get number 5 the first time, here's a great second printing. Look at that cover. Oh my goodness. So it's a second printing of Venom number 5. And Venom number 7 new on the stands today. A couple different covers for you. Don't forget to leave a comment down below, guys, so that you're entered into our monthly drawing, which we hold the first Wednesday show of the month. And we do our wheel of winners, and some lucky person wins. Sometimes it's graphic novels, sometimes it's other stuff, whatever we have to give away. And you don't have to be local to win the prize either. House of 92? Is that what it is? House of 92, X-Men 92, House of 92. And we have 3 different covers to choose from here on this one. I think I like that one best. So what else we got? Ghost Rider, number 1, second printing. If you missed the first one, you still have a shot. The second printings coming at you. Eternals. This is Eternals number 11. A couple of different covers for you. For Eternals. Elektra. This is Elektra number 100. I guess that goes with the legacy counting. Elektra number 100 milestone issue. A lot of people collect milestone issues. They're a little less clear these days because of the way everybody's doing the legacy stuff. It kind of spoils the legacy issues. Issue 100, issue 200, because they keep playing games with the numbering. So all the early ones before they started this legacy stuff were legitimate milestone issues. Hulk Grand Design. This is a monster issue. Avengers Forever, number 3. And that, too, is a second printing. We have lots of second printings hitting the stands today. She-Hulk, number 2, second printing. We got Thor 22, second printing. Moving right along, we have Black Panther number 5. 3 different covers for you. This is Black Panther as Spider-Man. That's the 65 years of Spider-Man homage cover there, I guess. Tribute cover, maybe. Tribute cover. Captain Carter, number 2. X-Men, number 10, has several different covers. Here we go. X-Men number 10. There's that one. Dr. Stasis. And it looks like X-23 there. Miles Morales is up to issue number 37, and we have 3 different covers for him. Lost in the Spider-Verse. Oh no! And I showed you the variant covers for this one. This is the What If Miles Morales, number 2. What if he became Wolverine? And into the independents. And we have quite a few of them today. There's a larger stack of independents today than there is DC Comics. So it tells you something for the rapid expansion we've seen over the last couple of years of independent comic book publishing over the last several years. It's just been amazing how many more titles with really quality content. You know, for a long time, you didn't get a lot of quality out of independent books, but these days it's been different. There's been great stuff coming. I think it's a trend that started, quite frankly, with Kirkman's Walking Dead. I think when his hit, we saw a lot more quality stuff started happening in indies after that. I don't know if it's just a coincidence or what. Maybe it encouraged a lot of people with his success. So we have the last book you'll ever read, up to issue number 7. Life Zero, issue number 3. We got the it's a homage to Amazing Spider-Man 129 with the Punisher. We Ride Titans, issue number 3. Are you a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger fan? Issue number 18 hitting the stands. I know it says 90 on the cover. That's the legacy number. Current series number 18. Nightmare, issue number 6. Coming at you here. And a Norse Mythology, the current series, issue number 3. I like the bit of art we get in the back here. That's pretty cool. Sheena, I showed you Sheena's very cover earlier. Sheena, Queen of the Jungle, number 5. It's pretty dark. I like this one. Just tied up in a lion coming at her. And the cosplay cover. For all you Sheena fans. This is a new book, A Town Called Terror, issue number 1 by Steve Niles and others. A Town Called Terror. This is another example of independence. There's been a flood of horror comics coming out of independent companies, and horror is the genre these days. It's just the best-selling stuff after superheroes, of course. Angel from the Buffy the Vampire Slayer world. Angel number 4. Betty Page. Gotta love Betty Page. This is Betty Page, The Alien Agenda, issue number 2. And Michael Linsner. Always love Linsner stuff. And that one. So Betty Page with aliens. Who knew? Dark Stalkers Morrigan, issue number 1. If you were a Dark Stalkers fan, finally there's something more for you at last, after all that time. Evil Ernie. Who would have thought all these years later, Evil Ernie would be still going strong. Look at that rock cover there. Issue number 5 of Evil Ernie from Chaos and Diamond. Of course, this is the Sudan cover. Sudan makes the best zombies. The best zombie images come from them. Here's issue number 1 of the Image 30th Anniversary Anthology. And this collects a whole bunch of different comics from the past from Image Comics. So that looks like fun. Are you a Red Sonja fan? And And if you are you an artist? Because if you are, Red Sonja, #1, it's called Immortal Red Sonja. Immortal Red Sonja, #1, has a blank cover for you to do your own art on. Do your art sketches on there, sell it on eBay, who knows? Make some bucks. Make some extra money. The cosplay cover of Immortal Red Sonja, our friend Linsner, of course. We always love his stuff. And that's Yoon. Is that pronounced correctly? I believe. And last but not least, really liking that cover. It's a new look for her metal mail there. Her mail jacket. It's not just covering her breasts, it's covering her whole top there. It's a fashion statement. She's got a lot going on there. In the costume, in the outfit. I mean, there's a lot of changes, I think, that she's made with this cover to her costume. Kaiju Score, Steal from the Gods, issue #1. Read dangerously. Are you reading dangerously? Are you reading a comic book from Aftershock? Read dangerously. This is an amazing cover. It's King Spawn, #9. The cover is just amazing. It's got all these basically angels at his feet who have had their wings ripped off of them by him. King Spawn. Wow. What a cover. Loving that. Loving that cover. That artist is amazing. Who is this artist? Who did this cover? Who's the cover artist? What do we got here? Our cover artist Bjorn Barends. Bjorn Barends. Bjorn Barends, you have some amazing talent there, my friend. That's some awesome cover there. And last but not least, this is Something is Killing the Children. Numbers 11 through 15, all covers done by Mac. And it comes all in one package all together. And these reprints, if you're a fan, these are some beautiful reprints with Mac covers of Something's Killing the Children. And this is the third bundle, I think, of these. I believe, yeah. Third bundle that they've been doing these bundles all along. If you haven't got them, I think we might still have one of the previous one, and we do have a couple of these. So there you have it, people. There is our offering for this week. I'm glad you could make it. I'm sorry DC's not making it until at least tomorrow, and it could be Friday before we see it. Supposedly the box is supposed to show up tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But I'm hoping it shows up today, but it doesn't look too hopeful. We'll see. And Mr. Happy would like to remind you that the secret word for the week is champion, and that gets you 15% off any single item in the store, and an extra 5% if you're a Discount Club member and a subscriber. So thank you very much for joining us, and don't forget to mark your calendars for Free Comic Book Day. Give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below for our monthly drawing. And remember, read. It brings out the hero in you.